Hey there, today the moon is in Pisces, and I've got three spiritual self-care tips for a dreamy Pisces moon. So we are letting go, we are connecting with the bigger picture, and today I want to share how you can think about your own self-care and how to align with these energies. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, April 23rd. We are in a moon cycle that is about action, courage, moving things forward, right? It began with the Aries new moon and Aries solar eclipse. So we have the energy throughout this moon cycle of self discovery, of trying things, taking risks, taking action, taking steps forward to discover more about who we are and how to make things happen. So, this waning Pisces, spiritual Pisces moon is helping us to remember that there is a bigger picture, connecting with that bigger picture of mystery and the bigger truth, right? Spiritual wisdom, our spiritual needs. And so I want to share these three spiritual self care tips because our spiritual selves need care, right? Self care needs to include our spiritual needs. And so, this moment, taking this moment with the moon in Pisces to remember that there is a bigger picture and our spiritual needs can be met by taking a step back from our day-to-day lives and checking in with that bigger picture. So number one of the three spiritual self-care tips for a dreamy Pisces moon, number one is listen to your heart's truth. So, this speaks to trusting your intuition, connecting with your own wisdom. What is your own inner knowing telling you? Where do you need to remember who you are and what matters? Where do you need to connect with that bigger picture of what is important to your heart, what your heart needs, what your heart feels and wants? And connecting with that bigger picture of wisdom and truth for yourself and your own intuition, your own ability to connect with higher spiritual guidance and information and wisdom through your own intuition, your own capacity to know what you need to know and to remember what you need to remember, what matters to you in that bigger picture. So, your own spiritual beliefs, right? Your own spiritual needs and connecting with that bigger picture. So, listening to your heart's truth, trusting your intuition about what is true and right for you. So that is spiritual self-care tip number one for a dreamy Pisces moon. And spiritual self-care tip number two is to let go of attachments. The Pisces moon reminds us that everything is temporary, everything is ethereal, everything is here and then it's gone, right? It's the flow of life, the rhythm of life. And so when we let go of the things that we think should be a certain way, or things we get attached to, things that we think should be more this or more that, or the judgments we have, when we let go of those attachments and judgments, we can allow, right? We can be in the flow, and that dreamy Pisces energy can help us connect with the flow of the universe and allow ourselves to just be who you are, where you are in what is happening right now, and letting go of needing it to be different. So, letting go of attachments, letting yourself be, letting what is to be. All right, so that is spiritual self-care. Tip number two is let go of attachments. Number one is listen to your heart's truth. and your intuition and your guidance and bigger picture of knowing. And number 3, spiritual self-care tip for a dreamy Pisces moon is practice compassion. So if there is a sign of the zodiac that reminds us that we are all connected, that what one part of humanity feels, another part of humanity also feels. And so practice compassion for your fellow human beings, your fellow beings of all sorts and shapes. Practice compassion, especially for yourself. What is compassion? Compassion means with passion, right? It's a recognition that we are in this together, we are interconnected, we are moving in a bigger picture of flow that we cannot always see or understand. And so having compassion for our little human selves, right? And the things that we feel attached to, letting letting ourselves feel loved, feel that unconditional love. And so the ability to practice compassion, starting with for ourselves, and then the ability to practice compassion for others in your life, letting things go. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? It doesn't matter in the big picture. Connect with what does matter in the big picture. Remember the love you have for other human beings, the people around you. Remember the trust that you have for the flow of the universe. Remember the heart's truth that you know on some level that is guiding you forward, that reminds you you are here at this time and place for a reason, and you can just sink into trust that it will carry you exactly where you need to be. So those are our 3 spiritual self-care tips for a dreamy Pisces moon. Number 1, listen to your heart's truth. Listen to your intuition. Trust your inner knowing. Number 2, let go of attachments, right? Let go of control. Sometimes that's a hard one. Let go of the way you think things should be. Don't sweat the small stuff. Number 3 is practice compassion. Let the everyday stuff be flooded with love, opening to that bigger picture, opening that doorway to greater love, to greater trust, to greater knowing that the bigger spiritual picture has a bigger purpose and intention, and you are part of that. So trusting this flow with the Pisces moon. The Pisces moon also helps us to connect with our dreams, our imagination. So imagine what it is you want to see more of. Let your imagination create, right? Sometimes our imagination can take over and remind us of all the things that we might be worried about or afraid of, but imagination can also help us to create the healing path, the positive outcomes that we want to see in our lives. And so trusting that path, trusting that flow, and trusting your own bigger picture of wisdom with today's Pisces moon. And if you are a practitioner of holistic healing, whether you are a holistic healing professional or you are a person who likes to practice holistic healing on yourself, I have a fantastic self-care tips and getting through trying times new article posted. It's called Holistic Healer Spotlight: How to Stay Strong in Trying Times. So if you are looking for some tips to remind you how to stay grounded, how to stay strong, and how to stay powerful on the healing path, check that out. I'm putting the link to that article totally free It is on my member site, so if you'd like to sign up as a supporting member, I would love to have you join, but it's totally free to read. So check it out. The link will be in the description for this video. Just click more to see the link, and it's just a free resource for you. So just wanted to let you know it is there. Thank you for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and my member site, the link is in the description for this video. If you're looking for a reading, astrologyheals.com is my website. Thanks for being here and subscribing. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.